And then there were two. We are down to our last two guests on the show who you'll have a chance to hear from today about their experiences here at Infinite Health Centers. Trust me though, for these two, there are probably 20 more that could be out in the parking lot saying, wait, we want to have you have a chance to hear our story. But let's go ahead and introduce to you Cindy Knight and Sheila Spence. Good to see you both.
Good to be here.
I said y'all could become sisters practically because you both were on the 5-month plan, began early summer, late spring last year.
Yes.
You've both lost 40 pounds.
Right.
Yes.
But you've both gained your health back.
Right.
Yes.
In the process. I want to start with you, Cindy, because you are off now of 9 medications that you were taking before?
That's correct. I was a diabetic, I had hypertension, I had acid reflux, and several other problems. And when I first started the program, I had come off my medication.
So you had friends who had gone through this before. You kind of knew what the success looked like.
Right.
But even still, you weren't quite sure before
Right.
you finally picked up the phone and called.
Right. And I came out here and I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do it. And like I said, within that month, I was amazed of the weight that come off and how much better I felt within the first few weeks.
When people talk about that, about how much better they feel, a lot of the folks today have said that they just had more energy. Do you find yourself sleeping better too?
I slept better.
Yes.
Yeah.
Both of you do. All right, you are now like the road runner.
Yes.
You were, I guess, an asthmatic.
Yes.
Now you basically aren't.
I'm not. I can go up and down stairs. I don't have to worry about when I go downstairs, am I going to make it back up the stairs? Do I have to stop halfway through and then get up and use the inhaler? Now I can do whatever I want to do. I can run up and down the stairs all day like a little energized bunny. I have a lot of energy, and your body feels so good. And when your body feels good, you can do whatever you want to do.
Well, you know, in my mind, as I've been hearing all of this today, I've been thinking about going to work and the energy level you'd have back at work or time with your family. But thinking about you with the asthma, for some reason, that's a trigger for me, that you probably are more eager to get out and explore and do things. I'm sure you're more active with your friends, that those have picked up than you used to be.
I have great grandchildren I get to play with now.
Really?
Yeah.
So
And
when
it
they say-
amazes me.
It amazes you?
Of how much energy I have to be able to, get out and do things with them and that I didn't have before.
We touched on this earlier, but it bears repeating. I asked you if either one of you had an exercise program that accompanied your weight loss, and you both very quickly said,
No.
neither one of you really enjoys exercising, except you with your stairs.
Yep.
So was there a bit of disbelief for you when you begin to see the weight fall off? Did you kind of pinch yourself and think, no, this is too good to be true?
Yes, I felt like it was too good to be true. I'm like, wow, I done lost this in this amount of time. My husband was very amazed, and he was supportive of me. And I said, oh, no, I'm going to stay on this. I feel good. I'm losing the weight. And that's the most important. When you start seeing it come off, then that's what makes you feel so good.
People have been talking about how you have to have your mind in the right place before you can begin the program.
Right.
Was that true?
It was
Right.
for me, yes.
It was for you. What do you remember when you came in for the first time and met with him? Did he put you at ease right away?
Yes, yes. I was totally at ease because I felt like this is going to work. I believe he's right on it.
A lot of the people who we've talked to today, when we finished and the microphones have come off, they've said, oh, wait, I wanted to say this. Or, oh, wait. There's so much that people want to be able to say. One that I've heard repeatedly is the support staff here.
Yes.
They're very helpful too, as far as like if you need anything, they're right there and they're encouraging. They're very encouraging.
What your pulmonologist, you went back to see him or her for your asthma. Were they surprised?
They were shocked. She said, oh, you don't need anything, so I don't need to write you a prescription for the emergency inhaler anymore, because they check your breathing and see how you're blowing and stuff. And she said, oh, you're doing great.
You know, I know that it doesn't do you any good to have the success that you found and then look back on anything with regret, right? You're supposed to have your accomplishments and successes when they come to you.
Right.
But do you look back at it and think, gosh, I was really missing a lot?
I do.
Do
I look
you?
back at the pictures because at first I really didn't feel like that I was changed that much. And I'd go out and I wouldn't know you if I saw you out. I mean, it made that much of a difference in my face and the weight gain, their weight loss. And I couldn't believe it when I look back.
There is a glow
Right.
that people find when they do this. Do you remember like washing your face or anything and you would kind of see yourself reflected back and think, wow, I'm
Yes.
liking this?
Yes, you can see the glow and you feel the glow. And other people see the glow. They say, wow, you lost so much, you don't even look sick or anything. I said, no, because you're eating healthy.
Right. What about the pH water? Did y'all drink the pH
Yes.
water? Made a big difference for you?
Yes.
It did for me because as I was sharing with her earlier, I would do good to drink a half a glass of water a day. And now I'm up to about 70-something ounces a day.
Really?
Yes. I crave water. I get thirsty.
Yeah, that's true. The more you drink it, the more you want it.
Right.
You mentioned the friends that you'll see at the grocery store and that kind of thing. Do you ever get tired of talking about it? Do you forget at a point that you've lost the weight? Do you even remember the old you?
I remember the old you, but I like the way I am now.
Me too.
If you were going to tell people watching today anything encouraging about doing what y'all did and picking up the phone and calling, what would you say?
I wouldn't hesitate. I would do it immediately because it's well worth it.
And it would change your life. You change your life and add more to your life by being on this diet.
I have a minute
Well,
left.
I don't call it a diet. I call it a way of living.
Right. I'll let you finish it up then because I have a minute left. Was it hard for your husband to adjust to the new recipes you were bringing into the house?
No, because he was supportive of me being able to eat and do and look better the way I wanted to. And he's always been very supportive. So he said, go for it, we'll do it together, and I will support you in anything that you do.
Well, y'all have been great. Your great-grandchildren, I can't believe I'm saying that to you, but your
Right.
great-grandchildren are lucky to have you. And have fun playing hide and go seek or whatever you're going to do this afternoon.
Thank you.
Y'all both look great.
Thank you.
And enjoy doing your laundry, going up and down those
Yes,
stairs.
ma'am.
I think I'll let you be my inspiration, Sheila, when I'm doing mine. Okay, we're going to close it out when we come back, but hopefully this hour has inspired you to realize that they want to help you and they can here at Infinite Health Centers. DrDeRoos.com is your website. We are back in a minute.